Guys, guys, I think I just ended a friendship over a text message.
Nana, what happened?
My friend texted me, "We still on for Saturday?" And I replied, yes. Just yes with a period. And she hasn't responded in 6 hours.
Oh no, Nana, the period.
What's wrong with the period? It's correct grammar. I learned it that way.
Nana, in texting, a period at the end of a short reply doesn't read as correct grammar. It reads as cold or annoyed, or like you're mad at her.
I just wanted to confirm Saturday. I didn't mean to start a war.
This right here is exactly why today's episode exists. Texting and group chats have an entire unwritten rule book that nobody actually teaches you. And if you don't know it, you can accidentally sound cold, sarcastic, or even rude without saying anything rude at all.
Welcome to the English Nana podcast. I'm Rosy.
And I'm Harry.
And I'm Nana, currently refreshing my phone every 4 seconds.
Today's episode is The Unspoken Rules of Texting and Group Chats in English. We're covering slang, capital letters, punctuation, emoji, and how to actually survive a group chat without causing an international incident.
This is one of those areas where textbook English and real English are almost two different languages. You can be fluent in conversation and still completely misread a text message.
Tell us in the comments, have you ever sent a text that got misunderstood because of punctuation, capital letters, or emoji? We want to hear the chaos.
And subscribe so you never have to feel the way I'm feeling right now ever again.
Let's start with the basics, the slang you'll see constantly in texts and group chats. First one, LOL. Everyone knows this one, but here's the twist. It almost never means someone is actually laughing out loud anymore.
Right. LOL has become more of a softener. It takes the edge off a sentence. I can't make it tonight, LOL. Doesn't mean anything is funny. It just makes the message feel lighter and less serious.
Wait, so it's not about laughing at all anymore? It's just emotional padding?
Exactly. Emotional padding is a great way to put it. Now compare that to LMAO. That one usually does mean something was actually funny. It carries more real amusement than LOL does today.
Then there's IKR, short for I know, right? Used constantly in group chats to instantly agree with something. And FR, for real, used to emphasize that you being serious or sincere about something. This show is so good, FR.
So if I text FR, that means extra real? Double real?
Basically, yes, doubling it up adds emphasis. It's very common with younger speakers especially.
Another big one, no cap. This means I'm not lying or seriously. That restaurant was amazing, no cap. And the opposite, cap, means a lie. That's cap, means that's not true.
So cap is a lie and no cap is the truth. That is so confusing for a learner.
It is at first, but once it clicks fast. And one more important one, bet. This just means, okay, sounds good, or deal. Someone says, let's meet at 7, and you reply, bet. That's it. That's the whole conversation.
One-word answers are extremely common in texting between close friends. It's not rude, it's actually a sign of comfort and closeness. The more textbook perfect and formal your texts are with a close friend, the more distant it can actually feel.
So being too correct can almost feel cold. That's the opposite of what I was taught.
In texting, yes, grammar perfection isn't the goal. Natural rhythm is.
Now let's talk about something that trips up almost every learner, capital letters and punctuation. In texting, these aren't just grammar rules anymore. They carry emotional meaning.
Let's start with all caps. If someone texts, I got the job, in all capital letters, what does that mean?
That they're yelling? Angry?
Actually, the opposite in this context. All caps usually signals excitement, celebration, or strong emotion, not anger. I got the job reads as pure joy. Context matters a lot here.
Oh, thank goodness. I would have replied with sympathy instead of congratulations.
Right, but all caps can also signal anger depending on context. Why would you do that is clearly not excitement, so you have to read the emotional temperature of the whole message, not just the capital letters alone.
Now here's the trickier one, the period. In a normal sentence, a period is just correct grammar, but in a short text message, especially a one-word or short reply, a period can feel cold, final, or passive-aggressive.
Okay feels neutral and casual. Okay with a period can feel clipped, annoyed, or like the conversation is over in a tense way. It's not logical, but it's how an entire generation of texters reads punctuation now.
So my yes text from earlier, that's exactly what happened, isn't it?
That's exactly what happened, Nana.
Okay, no period. See, I'm learning already.
And on the flip side, lowercase texting with no punctuation at all, like, OMG, that's so funny, with no capital letter at the start and no period at the end, reads as completely casual and warm. It's actually the most common style among close friends texting quickly.
Exclamation points are your friend here, though. Sounds good feels warm and enthusiastic. Sounds good feels flat. Adding just one exclamation point can completely change the emotional tone of a short reply.
So basically, punctuation in texting is less about grammar and more about vibe?
That might be the best one-sentence summary of modern texting I've ever heard. Time for Nana's Corner. Nana, please tell me you did some research after this morning's period disaster.
I did more than research. I actually texted my friend back properly, and I want to tell you what happened.
Okay, the suspense is real. Go.
So I waited, and finally she texted back, LOL, you good? And I realized she thought I was upset with her because of my cold one-word reply.
Oh no, the period really did its damage.
So I texted back, OMG, no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound cold, LOL. Yes, Saturday still works. I'm so excited. And she replied with 3 heart emojis and phew, okay, good, LOL. I thought I did something.
See? Disaster avoided, and a real lesson learned in real time.
My vocabulary pick today is the phrase left on read. This means you sent a message, the other person opened it and clearly saw it, but they didn't reply. Rosy, explain why this phrase carries so much emotional weight.
Left on read is almost a small social wound in modern texting culture. Most phones show a read receipt, so the other person knows you saw their message and chose not to respond yet. I texted him an hour ago and I got left on read communicates a very specific feeling, a mix of confusion, mild hurt, and overthinking.
So it's not just they didn't reply, it's they didn't reply and I know they saw it, and now I'm spiraling a little.
That is a frighteningly accurate definition, Nana.
Excellent pick today. Left on read is one of the most emotionally loaded phrases in modern texting English.
Let's talk emoji now, because this is where things get genuinely confusing across cultures and even across age groups within the same country.
Start with the big one, the crying laughing emoji, the one with tears coming out of its eyes from laughing.
Among older millennials and Gen X, that emoji still means this is very funny, but among younger Gen Z texters, it's actually started to feel a little outdated, almost like the emoji equivalent of a dad joke. They've shifted toward the skull emoji instead.
The skull? Like death? Why would something funny be represented by a skull?
Because the joke is I'm dead, meaning this killed me, this is so funny I died. So the skull became shorthand for extreme laughter, especially among younger texters.
That is wild. So if I send my niece a crying laughing emoji, she might think I'm old?
She might just think, okay, Nana, yes.
Now here's an important one for workplace and family group chats, the thumbs up emoji. To older generations, it simply means, okay, got it, acknowledged. But to many younger texters, a plain thumbs up in response to a paragraph can feel dismissive or even slightly passive-aggressive, like the person didn't really want to engage.
Oh no, I use thumbs up constantly at work. Have I been accidentally rude this whole time?
Context and relationship matter a lot here. With most coworkers, it's completely fine. It's really in more casual, close friend group chats where a bare thumbs up to a long message can land oddly. When in doubt, add a word or two with it.
And globally, emoji meaning can shift too. In some cultures, certain hand gesture emoji or even the OK hand sign emoji carry different, sometimes negative connotations. So when texting internationally, it's worth being a little careful with gesture-based emoji specifically.
So, emoji aren't actually universal at all? They're like their own mini dialect that changes by generation and country.
That is a genuinely excellent way to describe it, Nana. Emoji have grammar too. It's just unwritten.
Time for Nana's common mistakes. Let's hear all three.
Bring it on, Nana.
Okay, mistake one. I used to text full sentences with perfect punctuation to my close friends, like, I am doing well, thank you for asking, how are you? Mistake two, I used LOL after literally everything, even sad news, because I thought it just meant I'm texting casually. And mistake three, I replied to a group chat birthday message with just a thumbs up emoji and nothing else.
Okay, these are so common. Let's break each one down.
First, overly formal texting with close friends. It's not wrong grammatically, but it creates emotional distance. With close friends, natural texting is shorter, looser, lowercase, and skips a lot of punctuation. Doing good, you, feels far warmer than the full formal sentence.
Second, using LOL after sad or serious news. This is a real trap. My grandmother is in the hospital, LOL, sends a very confusing mixed signal because LOL almost always softens or lightens a message. Save LOL for genuinely light or funny moments, not serious ones.
Oh no, I definitely did that once. My friend must have been so confused.
And third, replying to something emotionally significant, like a birthday message in a group chat, with just a thumbs up. It can feel flat compared to the warmth of the occasion. A short, genuine line like, "Thank you so much, this made my day," lands so much better.
Try all three corrected versions. Doing good, you? Saved for the right moment. LOL only on light topics. And thank you so much, this made my day, for something meaningful. These are mistakes that genuinely trip up even native speakers sometimes. Texting tone is its own skill.
Practice makes progress, not perfection.
Time for the role play. Today we're doing 3 different group chat scenarios: the friend group chat, the family group chat, and the work group chat.
Each one has a slightly different unwritten tone, so let's go through all 3.
I am ready to redeem myself after this morning.
Scenario 1, the friend group chat. Harry, you start it.
Yo, who's down for food tonight?
Me. Starving. Where though?
That new ramen place? I've been wanting to try it.
Bet, 7 p.m.
Bet. See you guys there.
Perfect. Did everyone notice? No capital letters, no punctuation, super short replies, and Nana used bet correctly.
I used bet in real conversation. I feel like I leveled up.
Scenario 2, the family group chat. This tone is usually warmer and a little more formal, especially with parents or grandparents involved.
Hi everyone, just a reminder that Sunday dinner is at 6 p.m. this week instead of 5.
Sounds good. Thank you for letting us know. We'll be there.
Can't wait. See everyone Sunday. Heart.
Notice the shift. Full sentences, proper capitalization, a warm emoji instead of slang, and thank you for letting us know instead of something like bet. Family group chats usually keep a softer, slightly more polished tone.
So the same person can text completely differently depending on which group chat they're in?
Exactly. That's actually a sign of strong social awareness, not inconsistency.
Last one, the work group chat. Professional, but still warm. Harry, you're the manager.
Hi team, quick reminder that the client call moved to 2 p.m. today. Let me know if that's a conflict for anyone.
Works for me. Thanks for the update.
Same here. See everyone at 2.
Clear, polite, no slang, but still friendly. That's the workplace group chat sweet spot. A bare okay from an employee here can feel a little flat. Works for me, thanks, lands so much better.
3 scenarios, 3 completely different tones, and now you have a feel for all of them.
I feel like I just passed 3 different tests in one role play. Hey everyone, it's Nana, just me and you for a minute, and I want to tell you about the time a single emoji nearly ruined my week. I had just joined a new friend group chat and someone shared a photo of a cake they baked, and everyone responded with hearts and this looks amazing and wow, and I sent a single thumbs up. That's it, just the thumbs up emoji, no words. And the chat went quiet for a second. Then someone wrote, lol, okay, and the conversation moved on, but I felt this weird little pit in my stomach, like I'd done something wrong without knowing exactly what. Later, I asked a friend privately what happened, and she explained it gently. In that group, a bare thumbs up to something someone was excited about felt a little cold, almost like a polite dismissal. Not rude exactly, just flat when everyone else was being warm. And that's when it really clicked for me. Texting isn't just about knowing words, it's about matching emotional energy. If everyone else is bringing warmth, a flat one-symbol reply can feel like you're holding back, even if that was never your intention. Okay, vocabulary moment. First phrase, matching energy. This means responding with a similar level of enthusiasm or emotion as the person you're talking to. If your friend is excited, matching their energy means being excited back, not just acknowledging it. Second phrase, reading the room, which in texting means understanding the tone of a conversation before you respond. A joke that works in a casual friend chat might fall flat or feel wrong in a more serious family or work chat. Third phrase, texting tone, the overall emotional impression your message gives based on word choice, punctuation, capitalization, and emoji, completely separate from the literal words themselves. Here's your reflection question. Think of a time your texting tone didn't match how you actually felt, when something you wrote came across differently than you meant it. What would you change about it now? Texting might feel small, but it carries real emotional weight, just like talking face to face, sometimes even more since there's no voice or face to soften things. Bring warmth on purpose, and people will feel it. That's it for my spotlight. Back to the podcast.
Quiz time. One question at a time. Pause and answer before Nana does.
This is where the real learning happens, so actually try it.
Question 1. A close friend texts you yes with a period after a casual question. What emotional tone does that likely carry and why?
It probably sounds cold or annoyed, even if they didn't mean it that way, because a period on a short reply often reads flat or distant in texting.
Exactly right. Punctuation carries emotional weight in short replies.
Question 2. Someone texts, I got the job, in all capital letters. What's the most likely emotional meaning?
Excitement and celebration. All caps usually signals strong positive emotion, not anger when the content itself is happy news.
Right. Context tells you which kind of all caps you're dealing with.
Question 3. Why might a bare thumbs up emoji feel a little flat in response to exciting news in a close friend group chat?
Because it doesn't match the emotional energy of the moment. It can feel dismissive, even if that wasn't the intention.
Beautifully said. Matching energy is the key idea there.
Last question. What's the difference between texting style in a friend group chat versus a family or work group chat?
Friend chats are usually short, lowercase, and full of slang. Family and work chats usually stay warmer or more polished with full sentences and fewer slang terms.
Nana, you have officially become a texting tone expert today.
Everyone listening, give yourselves credit too. This is genuinely tricky stuff. What an episode! Let's recap. Today we covered the unwritten rules of texting and group chats, a side of English that almost nobody teaches directly.
Key vocabulary: LOL as emotional padding, LMAO, IKR, FR, no cap versus cap, bet, left on red, matching energy, reading the room, and texting tone.
We also covered how punctuation and capitalization carry emotional meaning. Periods can feel cold, all caps can mean excitement or anger depending on context, and lowercase casual texting is the warmest default among close friends.
My favorite thing I learned today is that texting tone matters just as much as the actual words, maybe even more since there's no voice to soften things.
And my takeaway, the same person can and should text differently across different group chats. That's not fake, that's social awareness.
So before your next text, ask yourself, who am I talking to and what tone matches this moment? Get that right, and the words almost take care of themselves. Thank you for joining us on the English Nana podcast.
Keep practicing English every single day. Even one text message counts.
And please, learn from my mistakes so you don't have to make them yourselves.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.